Alright, so I will do Caleb's new 5-star card. 5 stars card. DS. Switch it. 5 stars card. Up close. Wherever the wind passes, we shall meet again. Is this an AU? So here's the thing. I'm kind of curious because like in the event story, it's a main timeline, right? But like they're in just like the filmmaking situation. But like here it's like, is it an AU? I don't know. Let's see. By the way, because it's a new recording, so I'm gonna say it again. My camera is glitching again. The webcam, as you can see, I'm glitching out again. Just treat it as some sort of like haunted camera type deal in indie horror games, okay? Because like I can't fix it. I fixed it like before I started streaming, and then when I started streaming, it just broke again. So I'm not doing it anymore. I'll just let it glitch out. All right. No, Return it's not in progress. I finished that already. What are you talking about? Cool. Alright. At 42 Sky Blue Road, a small house sits under the sun. At 6:59 a.m., I hover over the second floor balcony to water the plants while counting down to the start of the day. 5, 4, 3, 2. When the 7 o'clock chime rings, the ice cream truck rolls past on a dot. Across the street, a neighbor sets out her folding chair, newspaper, and cat. Then she opens her parasol with the ease that comes from doing it every single day. She turns, twists the knob on her little radio, and that same old song she probably heard 1,000 times start playing again. Up next, a song request from Mr. Good Vibes.
Up next, a song request from Mr. Good Vibes. May you have a perfect day.
In a little while, the balloon vendor will be waiting by the 2nd Street corner at noon when the students are dismissed. Kids will race out of the school and swarm him. Then the smell of freshly baked bread from the bakery will drift up to the balcony. Even for a movie world, this is ridiculously on the nose. Even fairy tales don't go this overboard with dreamy settings. As if agreeing with me, a loud gurgle rises from below. Startled, I look down. My poor mint sprouts are fighting for their lives. They lift their tiny leaves from the water pooling into the flower pot. I set the watering can aside and float through the attic wall toward the bedroom of someone still fast asleep. Oh, so you're a ghost for a kid. You're wearing this outfit again? Even in this alternate universe type deal, you're still wearing this grandpa outfit? Are you serious? No, because like I just complained about it like during his birthday that I was like, he's wearing this outfit a lot during events, huh? Like why? Like why? At first I was like, it's kind of cute outfit, kind of reminds me of my grandfather. But like now I'm like, I'm seeing this outfit every fucking banner. That's just incredulous. It's just kind of low key insane. I don't understand why. Also, my shirt is moving around so much. Like also it's because like this outfit doesn't have his necklace. I mean, this is alternate universe. Probably the necklace doesn't exist, right? 2 minutes until he wakes up. Now's the perfect time to get another look. Hold up. I was saying it's like alternate universe, like an AU, but like even fairy tales don't go this overboard with dreamy settings. It's not an AU, right? Is this main timeline? But like because like there's this article that we just read just now. I mean, actually it's very on the nose, right? The article that we read just now was like, oh yeah, the theater, like the movie that actually sucked you in, and then you have to play through it, and you're gonna stuck in the loop if you cannot break free from it and stuff. So this is that, right? This is another special anomaly. You know what? At least this one is fun. So this one is like main timeline Caleb and MC is a ghost. Let's see. 2 minutes until he wakes up. Now is the perfect time to get another look. You're peeping? I float over his bed and slowly lean down. Even the way he tucks his arm under his cheek is exactly the same. This is the Caleb I know. Oh, okay, so my guess was gonna right. I mean, it's easy guess. But a few days ago, when fleet problems had him on edge, I suggested we watch a light-hearted movie to unwind. And everything's gone awry since. Never mind how we got sucked into the film halfway through, or why I turned into a ghost. Why does Caleb genuinely believe he's always lived in this world? Oh, this is a child that he. Well, I mean, this is the version of Caleb who will lose his memory, huh? Sort of. I mean, it's not losing his memory. He just genuinely believes that he is a citizen of this movie land. As if hearing me complain in silence, he slightly turns his head in his sleep. The movie version of Caleb is a pilot too, but he's currently suspended pending an investigation. Oh, investigation. Can you not be that loud, sir? Dude, that's a fucking whole motorcycle. Who? I always complain that like this game has like this really weird audio grading where like some of the audio where it should be kind of quieter is very loud, like kind of inappropriately loud, in my opinion. What are you mumbling about? I drift down a little closer and almost. Okay, I just face into him. Are you trying to kiss him while you're a ghost? He's gonna feel a little funny. Alright, not having a physical body makes it hard to judge a safe distance. I start to pull back and suddenly find myself staring into his sleepy eyes. Oh wait, so he's sleeping. Why are you wearing this outfit to sleep? I just realized just now, I'm like, oh wait, he's sleeping, so like, why are you wearing this? Hello? The last traces of grogginess disappear when he sees how the lower half of our bodies are overlapping.
Miss Ghost, we've only known each other for 5 days. Maybe we should have some, personal space.
Well, I mean, clipping through like polygons, clipping through each other is not that sexual. Yeah, chill. It's okay, dude. It's like air. You know, you live in the air. You live in the air. What the fuck? There's air around you, and it's not like it's caressing you in a weird way. So chill. It's fine. It's fine. I can explain. Your room is connected to the balcony. This is the fastest route. If it bothers you that much, I'll take a long way next time. I don't want you thinking I'm a shameless person. Oh wait, you don't even believe I'm actually a person, right? At the sink, Caleb spits out his toothpaste and glances at the left side of the mirror. There's only an empty towel rack where my reflection should be.
Of course I believe you. You're a hunter from Lincoln City who entered a movie world and wants to go home. As for the part about me being your...
Here we go again! I sigh and float behind him again. My lips are almost touching his ear. How many times do I have to say it? You're my Caleb. We've known each other since childhood. Caleb dries his face, grabs his shirt that... Caleb dries his face, grabs a shirt that's hanging nearby, and smooths it out. He's unfazed.
And I've told you that I've lived here for over 20 years. I went to school, graduated from college, got a job. Everything was fine until last weekend.
Well,
now a ghost girl is floating around and claiming we've known each other since childhood. And that everything I've known is a lie. Wouldn't it be weirder if I just accepted all of that immediately?
yeah, I mean, to be fair, you know what? I think I should knock you out one more time and just hit you in the head so that you get another concussion and then you might remember. Yeah? Agree? Wait, hold on. Caleb asking for personal space, who are you? I mean, this is the movie, Caleb. Right? Kind of wonder how is the original movie like. What was the original movie like? Because, like, not Really? You accepted the ghost part surprisingly fast. Retorting, I know Caleb is the reasonable one here. What we are to each other now and how to go home. Those things take time to figure out. Besides, after living with this version of Caleb, who thinks everything's fine, I've become a little more selfish. It's nice that we don't have to worry about fleet problems for a while. It's almost like we are on vacation in a movie world. But then I realized something. If Caleb doesn't remember anything about Lincoln City, you just let a random ghost move into your house? Don't you know what boundaries are?
Who says I don't?
Okay.
When you were going to crawl out of my TV for the first time, I turned it off.
The ring? Well, I mean, you tried. I give up. Just go get dressed already.
I was about to do that.
He turns his head, glancing from me to the bathroom door. He's polite and painfully reasonable. It's not like I haven't seen your body before. Do you think I really want to stay there that badly? Badly. Besides, in my current form, Adora won't... Inside the bathroom, Caleb stands with his arms folded and eyebrows raised, like he's been expecting me. A shirt is still draped over his arm, and his pajamas remain untouched. He hasn't even started changing. It's not a pajama, dude. Dude, change out this motherfucking outfit right now. He's pissing me off.
I'm guessing my bathroom is part of the quickest shortcut, too?
Yeah. I back away before he can say something else that won't let me respond with a retort. I back away before he can say something else that won't let me respond with a retort.
I bet you could walk through a security checkpoint without setting it off.
Yeah! This is a ghost! I haven't tried that, but probably I can just float around it.
So, slipping into a high-security courthouse's archives will be a piece of cake for you, right?
Oh my god, you're breaking laws already. Of course, Wait, hold on. What are you trying to rope me into doing this time? Illegal shit, apparently. Caleb headed out today to deal with a small issue. And the reason he dragged me into it can be traced back to when I first appeared in this world. Several days ago, okay, this outfit is much more agreeable with me, I like it. After crawling out of Caleb's TV, I went through confusion, panic, denial, and eventually just accepted the madness. Trying to explain how we entered the movie world halfway through sounded more like a rambling than an actual explanation. Fortunately, he was sharp enough to understand the important bits.
Let me get this straight. You need to go home and take me with you?
In a horror movie, this sounds really bad. It's like, yeah, this ghost that came out of your television screen be like, yeah, I need to go home and take you with me. Yeah, that's gonna sound like I'm gonna take you to hell. That's the plan.
But even if you're telling the truth, that Lincoln City doesn't sound so amazing. It just has more advanced technology.
He's very fair, actually. You know what? This place is not that bad. There is no far space fleet. There is no Evers bullshit. He probably still has his arm. Like, he probably still has all his limbs intact. No Turing chip in his brain. You know what? Let this guy live here. I'm sorry.
Why do I have to leave with you and not the other way around? Can't you just stay here?
The issue is that you're a little, you're acting a little, not Caleb, but like kind of Caleb. I feel like this is how Caleb would like act when it comes to like people around him that is not MC. So kind of Caleb, but like you don't remember MC, so that's the problem. Yeah, what? The conversation has taken an unexpected turn. I stare at him blankly, hovering on top of the fridge.
This world's just fine. It's even safer and simpler. You don't need to worry about anything here.
Weren't you under some sort of investigation. If you go to jail, it's not gonna be a fun world anymore. Also, holy shit, this outfit is so fucking thin. I see nip knobs. Oh wait, let me read it a bit. Oh no, the English translation changed them back to childhood friends, didn't they? Their fandom is gonna go crazy. I mean, this is main timeline. It's just that they got transported into another world. So yeah, I mean, the fandom would explode either way. I'm gonna be clear. Though that I am okay with however people like the tropes and stuff, but I do prefer childhood friend. I'm sorry. I started playing because I like his English voice. So I kind of stuck with like the English localization and still sticking with it. So I do actually prefer the childhood friend trope, but I understand why some people are pissed off. Okay, but yeah. Where was I? Where am I?
Ghosts don't eat or sleep, right? A different form of existence, technically speaking. Oh, can you stand in the sunlight?
Mm-hmm. Watching him already start to figure out how to live with a ghost, I clenched my fist in disbelief. If I had a solid fist right now, I'd knock some sense into you.
That's an easy fix. Let's play a game. Hand me the remote.
I can't believe what I just heard. You're thinking about changing the channel now?
Just give it to me.
Uh-huh. A second passes in silence, then I pick up the remote and hand it over like it's nothing.
See? That works.
Oh, so actually can give you concussion. Throw something! I just touched something for the first time in this world. How did you do that? Do you have gravity evil in this world too?
You said we're in a goofy fantasy film, so weird things might be part of that package.
Okay, I guess no evil.
Either way, I'm the protagonist. It comes with perks and hidden gimmicks.
Okay, main character! How many times do I have to repeat that you're not a movie character? Caleb only shrugs and changes the channel to one playing a classic movie. Okay, sir. Over the next few days, Caleb kept tossing me small favors. I open bread packages, get DVDs from a shop shelf, mess with the planter, the watering can. Somehow, the list of things I can touch keeps growing. But I still couldn't touch Caleb. Caleb said the fastest way to blend into another world is to form a I can't read. Caleb said the fastest way to blend into another world is to form a close connection with someone who lives in it. But getting the newspaper for him and watering the plants doesn't exactly build any close connection. Hovering outside the bathroom, I'm mulling over it when the doorknob turns. The doorknob turns. Not several doorknobs. Caleb steps out in a fresh shirt and looks at me. Our color looks good.
Let's go. I'll be counting on you today.
What kind of illegal shit do you want me to do right now? Right. I need to do something that matters. I'm a citizen of law. Citizen of law. Person of law. You know what? As a ghost, it's fine. Do illegal shit. The favor Caleb needs this time has to do with the investigation on him. Today's hearing will decide whether he loses his pilot license for good. Oh, okay, that's serious. My job is to sneak in early, review the documents, and make sure the key numbers. Why can't I read? My job is to sneak in early, review the documents, and make sure the key numbers line up.
These documents are for the pilot, right? The one everyone was crowding around outside? He's pretty good looking.
Why in every fucking universe this guy is like the best looking, most popular golden boy? Stop it! Make it stop!
Why would he break the rules? I've never heard of him doing anything like that.
I have no idea. Just keep the files. Don't overthink it.
Somebody probably slandering him is probably fucking Viper.
Did you leave a window open? I feel like there's a draft. The papers are all over the place.
No, it's just a ghost. Don't mind me. Coming through. My hand freezes in midair. Guilty, I glance around and confirm that neither archivist can see me. The fluttering pages settle neatly on the last one, Caleb's flight log. It's just as I thought. This doesn't match what Caleb remembers. I memorize the suspicious entries, close the file, and pass through the archives wall. Okay. Ooh, fancy, okay. During the hearing, Caleb challenges those entries. His arguments are strong enough that the panel has no choice but to temporarily halt the session. When it ends, I float to the entrance and wait for him. You look like part of the scenery, man. From a distance, I spot his fluffy hair emerging from the crowd. His tips have taken on the sunlight's golden hue. Why is it so hard to read? His tips have taken on the sunlight's golden hue. A few guys walk beside him. One gives him a congratulatory shoulder tap.
When you recited those numbers calmly, some people looked like they saw a ghost.
Well, there is a ghost here. Would you look this way?
Guess Lady Luck's on your side.
No, there is a ghost on his side, but that's beside the point.
You're not wrong.
See? Giving credits where credits are due. Thank you. As he speaks, he flashes me a smile.
She's here for me. I'll see you guys later.
Where are you walking to then? Alright, sir. What's it? Suddenly quickening his relaxed pace, he weaves through the crowd until he reaches me.
Were you waiting long? Do you want to walk around for a bit?
Dude, do you know what it looks like now? You're talking to yourself.
You really helped me out back there. I would have been grounded for life.
Oh man, this is a really better scenario than in the fucking main timeline, isn't it? Because, like, he still can fly. I mean, the trial is not over yet, but it's likely, right?
And that half-built plane in my yard would have been on the flea market shelf before I could finish it. Its pieces will probably be scattered around and transformed into wall clocks, desk fans, and bar stools.
Okay, that's fucking tragic. As if you'd be flying into the sunset before letting them be turned into a scrap metal.
I'm really starting to believe we've known each other since we were kids. You know me too well.
Yeah, about time you figured it out. By the way, I only heard bits of what the panel say. What got you suspended in the first place? Don't tell me it was reckless flying. Why do you make that face? I'm sorry, sir. It's a simple question, but Caleb's eyes shift over so slightly.
Not exactly. I spotted something unusual on my last mission, so I flew over to check it out. By the time I realized it, I had already passed the city's boundary. That's when they started watching me. Think of it as an unspoken line no one usually crosses. It wasn't actually dangerous or anything.
You always say it's not dangerous, it's fine, everything is daijoubu. But actually, like, it's not. Do I even trust this? It's still unfair. I picked this movie because it was supposed to be lighthearted and fun. Now it's boxing him in. The boundaries aren't even marked. You crossed it by a millimeter and they punished you for it?
How are you angrier than I am? Your cheeks are puffed up like a balloon.
He laughs and pokes my cheek. Then he pauses. Only to poke me again. Can you poke her? She's a ghost right now. Okay, you can stop now, or this balloon's gonna burst at any time. Wait. Shocked, I grab his finger. My hand travels from his finger to his arm, shoulder, and cheek. Caleb, I can touch you. Caleb stops for a moment, then he raises his hand toward mine, as if it raises... I can't read. Caleb stops for a moment, then he raises his hand toward mine, as it rests on his cheek. He takes my hand and gently guides me back down until I'm standing on solid ground.
See? You really did something big for me today. And there's your proof.
Is that so? Doesn't that mean you should thank me properly?
I was thinking the same thing.
The light turns green, and Caleb takes my hand. He's leading me to the balloon vendor across the street. It's not long before he returns with what must be dozens of balloons. They're in every shape and color imaginable. He gathers all the strings into one bundle and loops them carefully around my wrist.
If you want to thank someone, flowers are the usual choice. But a bouquet feels more like something you'd give to a lover.
How do I crack this to you, huh?
Since we've known each other so long and well, this seems more fitting.
Oh, you're finally admitting it?
What can I say? Life's been great with you looking out for me.
You finally realized it.
It's only been a week, you know. But I'm already forgetting what life was like before you showed up.
The balloons around my wrist sway and rustle. The wind is picking up. In any world, the wind is still the wind. You can't see its shape or its edges, yet you can feel it all the time. And when it lifts your hair, no one wonders when it lifts your hair, no one wonders where it comes from or where it's going. I think my relationship with Caleb is just like that.
So, this is what we were in Lincoln City?
You could say that, more or less.
Then I'll have to relearn how to handle this from scratch. I'm a little rusty, though. You need to cut me some slack.
Well, I mean, you literally don't remember, so it's not just a little rusty. It's fine, dude. It's fine. I'll knock some concussion in you and so that you can remember. It's fine. It's totally fine and dandy. The balloons are eventually tied to the balcony. When I water the flowers, I sometimes gently pull the strings. Small splashes of color dance across the walls, which gives the house a new subtle warmth. A fresh bouquet appears in the vase each morning. The landscape photos in the frames slowly sink beneath new pictures of the two of us. New pictures of the two of us. You guys can take pictures of each other already? You're a ghost. Did you get the photo frame camera already? The sofa, the bookshelf, the closet. Places that used to look neat yet empty now become shared place. I can't read. What the hell? Even the sofa, the bookshelf, the closet. Places that used to look neat yet empty now become shared spaces. Even though starting from zero, Caleb learns quickly and soon grows into this new role. But sometimes the exact opposite happens.
You're rationing breakfast now?
You eat too? I slide the plate toward Caleb and move his iced coffee out of reach. It's to keep you from hurting your stomach again. It's already close to giving out.
Oh? How much time is left on my warranty? When it expires, do I go to customer service? What about refunds and replacements?
I'm pretty sure Ever can give you a new stomach, but do you want it? No refunds or replacements. You're covered for life.
I see.
Oh my god, dude. He blatantly grabs the coffee I pushed away and defiantly takes a sip. You know what? Dude, if you're gonna ruin your stomach, I'll let you do it, okay? I'm not bothered enough to be fixing your routine.
There's no reason for me to start a maintenance check today.
Uh-huh. The wind is so strong and your hands are freezing. Maybe we should go home and grab a coat? He's wearing a coat. Sir, ma'am. Caleb keeps walking against the wind. His coat. See, he's wearing a coat. You mean extra coat? His coat sash fluttering before me. He turns and gives me a puzzled expression.
You remind me of a saying. Sometimes you feel cold because someone says you are.
He probably doesn't know that he said almost the exact same words to me not long ago. In any world, Caleb has the same set of twisted logic. I just remembered one too. When someone's being stubborn, a couple of punches to the... Girl, when someone's being stubborn, a couple of punches to the head actually fix it. I was joking about giving him concussion, but okay, for real?
Is that so? Too bad you can't float above me and smack my head anymore.
Thanks for the reminder. I latch onto Caleb's arm. and pivot us toward the house before he can protest. I might have forgotten to tell you I'm a deep space hunter and a pretty strong one.
What?
Does he even know what a deep space hunter is? Because, is not in this world. A bigger display cabinet has somehow appeared in the living room. Framed photos now cover the walls of the house and spill into the study and bedroom. On the balcony, the mint is thriving, is lush, stubborn, and refuses to die. Summer is so loud and lively that I can almost believe it might last forever. It's raining early in the morning. We decided to stay in. Caleb is curled up on the sofa. He's reviewing flight routes and scribbling symbols along the margins of the documents. Bored out of my mind, I lean against him and watch TV. The windows have fogged over, so I draw a circle on the glass.
What's that supposed to be? A sun?
Close, a sunny apple. I give it a face and a stem and sketch his signature pose where his hands are on his hips.
It looks sulky. Call it a gloomy apple instead.
Dude, what the hell?
Does it hate rainy days?
I'm afraid it's going to be grumpy very often. It rains here every Monday. His gaze lingers on the small apple, but he seems to be looking through the glass at the same time.
Yeah. After the rain stops, tomorrow will be the same as every other day. Mrs. Bohr comes out and sits in the sun at 7, and Mr. Enda, the balloon vendor, always sells 5 balloons a day. No matter when you turn on the radio, the first song is always, "May you have a perfect day."
You noticed all of that.
You think I don't pay attention to my surroundings? Come on.
Huh. I mean, it's a routine, but at the same time, it's kind of horror movie kind of feel, huh? That everything around you is going at the very, very same exact pace every day. Yeah. Caleb ruffles my hair, his hand lingering there as if he forgot to move it. Doesn't it feel repetitive? The world's perfect, yet nothing changes.
Sometimes. But the truth is, we never really know what kind of lives the people around us are living. The neighbors might be thinking I'm the one who's predictable and boring. Vanishing during missions, sleeping until it's 10 o'clock on my days off, drinking the same black coffee every morning.
Let me correct you. Your mornings include all... Where am I reading? Let me correct you. Your mornings include at least 1 serving of bacon and eggs now.
Oh, true.
He leans back against the sofa again, and this time his head moves toward the crook of my neck. His idle breaths are warm.
I've lived alone for so long that I've gotten used to keeping myself at a distance. A little space between me and the world. It felt safer that way.
I agree. I grab a cushion and gently smack his chest with it. So move over! You're squishing me.
Nah, you wedged yourself in my one-seater. Is my lap comfier than the chair?
Damn, dude. Okay. You're such a meanie. You won't even let me sit here for a bit. Before you used to... I tilt my head up toward him out of habit, only to see him turn away with an uneasy expression. Why did you move away?
I'm trying to protect my nose, in case you get mad and headbutt me later. So, this before you mentioned. Did we also have to fight over one chair back in Lincoln?
Yep. Sometimes we even had to share a bed. I clearly see the shock in his expression this time.
I'm a guy. Why would I share a bed with you? Is this really how childhood friends get along in Lincoln?
Well, storms freaked me out when I was a kid. You'd help me calm down. Caleb stares at me for a few seconds. He still doesn't know whether or not to believe me.
If the thunder's loud tonight, you can still call out to me.
Okay. No, it's okay. I'm not a kid anymore. And you're right. You shouldn't be hanging out in my room. I stand up, pretending I'm unfazed while my heart is screaming in silence. Does he just want to be my friend in this world? It's okay, dude. I'm totally fine and dandy. Oh, 2 weeks later. I'm totally fine and dandy with like just friendship. Ever since that rainy day, that question has been bugging me. This world stays perfect but never changing. Changes are seen as risks and dangers. Everything moves smoothly and predictably here, as if life is an autopilot. What kind of movie is this? Is it a slice of life? Even if it's a slice of life, it can't just be this static. Weird ass movie, man. Before all of this, it never. Before all of this, it never even crossed my mind that what if Caleb actually prefers our current relationship? Then it's fine. But we're way past the point of being just friends. Even if he wants that, I don't. Anyway, I'll get an answer out of him one way or another today.
Your toast is gonna become a fossil in 5 minutes.
Can the ghost eat? How are you operating? Okay, I'm kind of curious with the logic of this world now. Like, can ghosts actually eat, or do you just like mince stuff around with your psychic power and then just let it slop back on the table? How do you eat? And also, like, there is like the mention of like pictures of them on the wall, and I was like, so you got a camera that actually can take pictures of ghosts? Hello?
It'll be Monday again tomorrow. You're still watering the plants?
What about for today, huh? I come to my senses and pull the watering can away before the liquid spills over. Mint needs water every day. Plus, it's summer, remember?
Is that why you turned my flower pot into a bathtub?
Okay, that's not good. I've got just one last pot to go. As I lift my hand again, the watering can slips out of my grip. It dumps water all over the floor. Thanks for jinxing it, Caleb. Now the balcony is a bathtub. Oh my god, you're losing the grip, right? Like, you cannot touch things anymore. I'm guessing. I bend down to pick it up, but my fingers pass through the handle. They're transparent again. What? My heart sinks. I try touching the shears, the planter. My hands phase through each one. It feels like the thin threads that tied me to this world finally snapped this morning. Is this world pushing me out because I wanted change? Caleb went through this too. He barely crossed the line and almost lost his pilot's license forever. But if he figured out how to connect to this world, then maybe he knows what to do? Fine, Caleb. Okay. Dude. Why are you wearing this at home? Why are you wearing... I feel like... Who's in charge of like selecting the outfits for the characters to wear during scenes like these? Because like... him wearing that Abyssal Chaos outfit, is that Abyssal Chaos or is that like the other one? I can't remember. Or is that Open Orbit? I can't remember. The black shirt, the grandpa shirt. That one is not a pajama. And this one is not it's not the clothes that you wear at home, bro. It's just some weird choices here. I turn around and see Caleb standing there with a breakfast tray. Judging by his expression, it's obvious he saw my desperate attempt.
Turn that frown upside down. You're fine.
Oh well, it's not fine if I cannot grab to anything and then I just float away, then I'm kinda fucked.
Eat first. Let me worry about everything else.
I can't even, like, MC couldn't even touch things. Can she still eat? How do you eat? Okay, so here's the thing. There is this idea of, like, ghost, where I live, in my country anyway, that, like, when they eat, it's not like them physically grabbing food and then eat it and chomp it down, right? It's kind of like they're kind of just, like, in front of the food and then, like, the spirit of the food, like, the essence of the food would just, like, flow out into the spirit, if that makes sense. So yeah, I kind of wonder what's the logic here. It just sounds kind of funny when he's like, oh yeah, go eat food, and you're a ghost. You don't even need to eat or drink. I know. Over the next few days, Caleb throws himself into trying every method he can think of, anything that might let me touch objects again. But the more he tries, the more obvious my connection to the world is fading. Caleb peels off another sticky note and places it on the fridge. It lists a few new ideas he thought of last night. Beside it are more than a dozen similar notes. Each one is crossed out. This outfit, man. At this rate, we'll run out of space on the fridge.
Then we can get a bigger one. I can stock up on the food you like.
I peel off a sticky note. I can't hold back anymore. So you can touch it. So you can touch things or not. Hello? What? Caleb, we never truly belonged to this world. We were always going to leave eventually. My connection to it is disappearing. Maybe we'll be going home soon. Caleb pauses, his hand resting on the fridge door. He pulls back the pen and spins it between his fingers. His expression remains calm.
You haven't talked about Lincoln for a while now. What was I like there?
The question is abrupt, and I can only give a vague response. Well, a summary won't do you justice. You're complicated, and people probably have different opinions about you. You have too many secrets. I can't say I really understand what you really want or the life you wish to have.
I thought we were close to Lincoln.
Well, close people still have secrets. But is this a life that he actually wants in Lincoln? Not gonna lie, it's kinda, simple life. Chill as a pilot and stuff. I still have more to say. And you've been keeping your distance from me lately, haven't you? We can't even sit together on the sofa. Anyway, no matter what kind of life you've lived or what choices you've made, you're still Caleb, the most important person to me. Without thinking, I fold the note into a small paper plane and send it gliding toward Caleb. So you can touch. I've also been wondering, do you really want us to live together like this? Like, we're close, but we never cross any boundaries. Caleb smiles, but doesn't answer. Instead, he picks up the paper plane and unfolds it.
You can unfold a sheet of paper, but the creases always stay.
The thing is that she can fold paper, so she can grab things, physical object. What's the rule here? So, does it mean that, she can grab light stuff, but not heavier stuff? Can you be clear? I'm so confused. Can she touch things now? Was that just a temporary glitch in the system that is I can't grab the bucket of water?
If I follow them and use a bit of imagination, I can figure out what it used to be. I don't have the memories of folding it, but I can understand the feeling of holding it.
He refolds the paper into a small crane and places it in my palm.
So of course I can feel it. Everything I once felt when I was by your side.
Not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of when he lost his memories during... Spoiler alert! Lucid dream! But yeah. I was kind of thinking that I think during lucid dream, I was kind of thinking that maybe at the end, because you can't actually remove Turing chip, but it doesn't really guarantee that you can keep your memories after that. So I kind of wonder if that's the kind of the end goal, that he will have to remove, maybe MC or someone will have to remove the Turing chip from him, and then he will lose his memories, but the feelings kind of stay, sort of. It's kind of sometimes muscle memory, sort of, not really. I want to say something cheesy, even if the brain forgets, but the soul remembers. But it doesn't work that way. Do we really have souls? I mean, that's another can of worms. But yeah, the notes on the fridge stop multiplying. Life seems to return to its usual rhythm. Soon after, the second hearing ends. The chairperson announces that Caleb is reinstated and is effective immediately. As the others stand to applaud, Caleb pushes his chair back and walks out without waiting. I thought you'd be happier about this.
It's nothing special. I'm just getting back what was mine.
Mm-hmm. Sunlight streams down from above. His uniform is crisp, and the pilot's insignia on his shoulder reflects a faint light. Faint glint, glint, glint. Why did you read it as light? Despite all this light being around him, none of it reaches his eyes. Okay. Do you want to walk around? I'll treat you to ice cream. I didn't really help this time, but I can at least celebrate with you. How do you get him ice cream? With his money? Or are you just gonna grab it because you're a ghost?
Sure. There's a place I've been wanting to visit.
Okay.
I can fly you there myself now.
Can you fly a ghost to places? So now can you touch things, MC? Can you? Because like by ghost logic, right? If you sit in like a car, let's say, and the car moves forward, but you're a ghost and you cannot really touch things, you would be left behind because the car would just leave and it would just go past you, like go through you, you know. And if it's a plane, it's gonna work with the same logic, right? If you cannot touch anything anyway. So I'm assuming that now MC can touch things now, and like back then when she dropped the little watering can, it was just like a little glitch in the system. Caleb reaches for my hand like he always does, but this time our palms begin to overlap. Okay. He pauses before slightly relaxing his grip.
Let's get going. Here's to a perfect day.
Sunlight fills every corner possible. It's the same clear sky as always. This outfit though, man, I don't know how to feel about it. It's fine, I guess. Kinda cute. I would say I think the alternate color of that exact outfit, I think would look kind of better, but that's besides the point. Following the route Caleb marked earlier, we fly south in a plane he modified himself. For some reason, he brought the DV camera from home. It has all the photos we've taken recently. The city's outline disappears below us and is replaced by drifting clouds and a wide expanse of blossoms. So you can... Okay, so here's the thing. When I saw the trailer, I kind of assumed that like he can only see MC through the DV. But that's not the case. He can't just see MC. And this DV is just a random DV that is not like a special kind of spirit camera or anything. It's just a random DV and it can capture a spirit picture. How do you guys even realize that like this works? I have so many questions. Like, listen, I do like this card so far, but there's some logic that I'm like, I feel like we are kind of skipping a few scenes, or is that just me? I feel like we're missing like a few scenes to build up to this point. Huh? I've never seen a sea of flowers that huge. It's beautiful. But if you look closely, the colors are all arranged in almost the same way. It feels like we are flying through the movie's flower field asset library.
Maybe no one expected someone to fly out this far. It saves them the trouble of adding details.
I'm kind of thinking of Wicked. Do you know that Wicked got like movie adaptation? I mean, most people probably know it was pretty popular. I'm pretty sure the flower field from part 1 was actually a real flower field. I don't know. Did I hallucinate it out? I think it was real. But like I would say that the color grading and the lighting in that film made it so that everything that is actually like real places and like real props look really fake. I don't know why. They made like a whole set for like the what was it? The academy? And like it's because of the lighting and the color grading that everything looks so fake. It looks like CG slop. As what like that's what like people say, right? It looks like CG slop. But actually like it's legit like set, real set design that they it's actually there. If you shoot it with camera, it's not like it's 3D. So I don't know. What am I talking about this now? Oops. Where was I? Our laughter mixed with the wind blowing outside the window. When the plane's fuel is about to why is it flickering? When the plane's fuel is about to be depleted, I see a flicker at the place where the mountains meet the sky. It looks like a few frames were removed from a continuous film reel, which left a small gap. Caleb, over there.
Yeah, that's the boundary I wanted to check out last time. I think we'll be in the Lincoln City you keep mentioning once we cross it.
What makes you say that?
You saw that flicker, right? I've seen that flickering pattern more than once.
Okay.
Places near the boundary are where they appear the most.
Huh, so like in this world, it's just one country then. There is no transportation whatsoever. Right? Is this? Oh man, flat earthers would love this world. It's like, oh yeah, see, the world is flat. If you move past this boundary, it's over. You're gonna fall to like, I don't know, space. Do flat earthers believe that there is space, or do they just believe that the world is like flat? Caleb turns his head and looks at me with a serious expression.
I saw the same flickering on you when we first met.
Oh my good god.
That's why I said I believed you came from another world.
Okay. I'm surprised, but then more questions follow. Yeah, I'm glitching out too, Caleb. You saying yes, this is because we're not in the same world. Or maybe it's just because my webcam is fucking dying. If you knew about all of this, then why didn't you tell me?
You never asked.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's very useful. If you had told me sooner, we might have returned to Lincoln on the first day. My feelings become complicated. Seconds pass, and I can't resist punching his thigh. You're unbelievable.
Alrighty. The exit you're looking for is up ahead. If you want to leave, the remaining fuel will be enough to carry us through.
I mean, what if it's not? What if the whole plane just explode? I mean, that's your signature move, not exploding. But like, what if the plane just explode after you get into that glitch, like in the glitch in the Matrix, huh? Then we're fucked. Do you want to leave with me right now, though? The plane remains steady among the clouds, yet my mind returns to the question I couldn't answer a few days ago. What kind of life does Caleb really want? Lincoln City isn't as calm or carefree. Lincoln City isn't as calm or carefree as this place. There's a lot to deal with. We return into danger and take on heavy responsibilities. You'll have an endless stack of reports to review.
Wait, you don't want me to go back? It sounds like you're trying to make me stay.
Not gonna lie, your life here is much better, dude. You know that, like, did MC tell you that, like, back there in Lincoln City, you have like a little chip in your head, and then one of your arm is like, fucking Fullmetal Alchemist now? Did she tell you? Because yeah, I don't think this world is fucking better, but like, you can't live in ignorance, right? I'm telling you to think carefully. Sunlight filters through the porthole and lands on his face. He steadily maintains control over the plane and smiles.
That's it? You think I can't handle those things?
Well, did she tell you about the things? You have a point. The engine roars, and the route to go home appears. Feeling tense and expectant, I look at Caleb. When he remembers everything after we return, I wonder what expression he'll make. I should tease him first and then... Okay, now that you kinda dot here, I feel like something is about to explode. I mean, see? Good God.
Huh?
Oh my god. I follow his startled gaze. The nose of the plane pushes into a translucent barrier. The aircraft slows, as if pressing into glass about to harden, until it finally stops. Oh, done! Oh my god. The last of the fuel is burnt during the strain. The plane begins to spin, and the world twists into a swirl of colors under the sunlight. Everything starts to fall. I close my eyes, and the world gives way around me. I'm guessing that you're gonna return to the house, and everything will just be a-okay. What? Wait. Are you saying that, like, your plane literally gave out because the engine is gone, and you're high up in the sky? And then suddenly it's like, after returning from those fallow fields, Caleb takes me to several other places he marked as boundaries. So how did you guys even came down just fine? Like, the plane would fall from, like, who knows how tall that is and then just crash. And you guys would just combust in flames. What do you mean you returned just fine? What? Whoa! An abandoned airport runway, a lighthouse at the end of the coast, and the top of a Ferris wheel. They share similar traits. The light wavers slightly at one spot, like a reflection on a thin sheet of glass. We try getting closer to that spot, but even the widest gap among them is only large enough for me to pass through alone. I mean, Caleb is not that big. Squeeze in. The Ferris wheel completes another rotation. I press my head. I can't read. Wait. Welcome, Koaloa? Welcome. The Ferris wheel completes another rotation. I press my hand against the cabin window, and more light passes through my palm.
Do you want to record something before you completely disappear?
Okay, thank you. I mean, sure. Like a documentary? Will it be called A Perfect Day for Caleb and Dark?
It doesn't need to be perfect.
Yeah, alright, sure. He turns to the side and takes out the DV camera from his bag. The silver casing is bright and clean. I thought it broke when we crashed in the sea of flowers. So you guys crashed! How the fuck did you guys just survive unscathed?
It came back with the plane wreckage. Reassembling something this old wasn't easy. I visited 6 or 7 shops for the lens alone, but I got it to work.
He aligns the lens, and the light slowly gathers inside the frame.
I want to have more records of you.
Yeah, about that. Wait, let me rechat a bit. Call me just cool. How are you? I'm doing just fine. I'm going through Caleb's new card right now. I think we're toward the there are a lot I'm thinking right now, but like I'll keep it for like the ending epilogue bit. Huh? Is this alternative universe card? Not really. Not really. So here's the thing. So do I give out spoilers? Is it okay to give spoilers? Like a bit of spoilers, but like it's not. Um. Yes, please. Okay. So if I don't know if you already read the post, the Lincoln post in the media tab in the game, there is this article about like, oh yeah, I went to watch like movies, and like this theater has something weird about it, and then I went to watch like when I was watching it, it felt like I got sucked into the movie and I had to play it out like until like the movie ended, and then I popped out, um and somebody was like, oh yeah, if you could not break the loop, you would be stuck in that movie forever and stuff. So this is kind of the thing that happened. So MC and Caleb were watching a movie together, and suddenly it's like they got sucked into that movie because of like probably some sort of anomaly, like fluctuation and stuff, metaflux fluctuation, just like in some other cards where they were like metaflux fluctuation, but this one is kind of like just them getting sucked into the movie, and MC became some sort of ghost. Like she's kind of she's just floating around right now, and she still remembers everything, but Caleb kind of believes that he's a character in that world. And he's not like from Lincoln. So MC is trying to get him like okay. These are like spoilers now, but like yeah, that's the gist of it. It's not really like another universe per se. It's kind of another universe, but it's not. I think it's kind of similar to Wonder in Wonder. I think that's the name of the banner from back when they were like 4 love interests. Caleb was not out back then, so I never got anything from that banner. But like I think that was the banner where it's like them getting transported into another universe together. But yeah. Yes, I wasn't sure, but from the side story, I had a feeling that they play in a film. You can spoil me. I won't pull for this banner. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's it. Both of them got into the movie together. Caleb doesn't remember that he was in Lincoln. He just thought that like he's the character in this movie. And MC now is like trying to make him. I mean, she tried to make him remember at first, but then kind of got along with it. And now she's kind of wondering, okay, maybe this life is a life that Caleb actually wanted all along, because the life in this movie is pretty chill. Like I think it's a slice of life movie because it's kind of chill. The character is also a pilot, so it fits Caleb really well. So MC is kind of wondering, maybe living here is better. Okay, not the like to that extent of like, oh yeah, we should throw our lives away and stay here. But MC was like, yeah, maybe we can spend a little more time here. Caleb probably would feel happy here? Question mark. But yeah, MC is kind of so now they're kind of trying to find the way out. Caleb kind of believes now that like he's from Lincoln, but he still doesn't get all his memories back. He has a feeling that like, oh yeah, me and MC, we are special like that. But like he doesn't really have all the memories back and stuff. And they're trying to find the glitch in the system, the glitch in the matrix where they can get back to Lincoln, but it's kind of failing right now. But MC is kind of like Caleb is kind of tethered to this world because like he believes he's a character in this world, so he doesn't really have issues with it. But MC, because she knows that like she is not the character here, she remembers who she was in Lincoln, right? So it's kind of like the world is trying to erase the anomaly, and her connection to this world is kind of getting thinner, and she cannot touch things anymore and stuff. And it's probably that like she may get sent back to Lincoln before Caleb. So now they are trying to record some more memories with the DV, like the video recorder. I think that's where we are right now. Yeah, sorry if the summary is kind of confusing. I'm trying to like process it out of my brain. So MC is aware he isn't from that universe, but Caleb became like a character of that movie, right? Yeah, because MC remembers. Like, MC knows who she is. But it's Caleb who kind of sorta lost his memory, and he thought that he is really the character in that universe, and he has been spending like 25 years of his life as this person in this universe. I hope it makes sense. Sorry. But yeah. Cool. But you're not pulling for it? I mean, it was fine. It was not tomorrow's captivity 2. I'm sorry. That's the only AU that actually really like. It was fine, I guess. Let me try and finish it and see how it goes after this, because I'm kind of curious. There are many ups and downs in this card, and not emotional wise. It's just like some of the logic and some of the storytelling is like, what's going on? After leaving the amusement park, I hold the DV camera while Caleb pedals a bicycle. He's carrying me at the slowest pace he can get. The wind nudges us from behind. In the viewfinder, the street moves slowly in reverse. Okay. You said you'd bring me to that cafe you tried the worst drink on the menu, the cilantro latte. Cilantro latte? I'm not even Caleb. And I don't even like hate it. Like, I'm not a cilantro hater per se. But cilantro latte? What kind of cursed drink is this?
It's still open. Do you want to try it?
Do you have taste bud? You're a ghost. Oh. We'll probably scare the staff. Pass. We can film ourselves and pretend we tried it. You can get a sip at another time, though. The camera keeps moving as we pretend to do all the things we planned. Pretending to sip lattes and go on a movie day, we act as though we won't run out of time or watch the battery die. I film a cat sleeping in a flower pot, an exaggerated gravity-covered sign, and a plane leaving a contrail across the sky. Sometimes Caleb takes the camera, he points it at me, and at the streets and shop windows we've passed together.
Now that I'm looking at them, I guess I never really knew these streets, even though they were always next to me. There are still so many corners I have yet to explore. And boundaries I haven't recorded. One day, I'll figure out a way through one of them and find you.
Everything around us is quiet. Light filters through the leaves and flickers around the lens. He lowers the camera. His steadfast gaze is clear and fixated on me.
That's what I thought I was going to say.
Okay. Thankfully, you didn't. It sounded too much like a sign-off. I say it nonchalantly, but I turn my head so he won't see my expression.
Yeah, I figured as much. I tried getting a close-up of you and that mountain of balloons you're holding. The camera refused to focus, though. Then I played it back and realized the blur doesn't really matter.
He turns the camera around to show me the blurry clips he recorded.
Instead of making flight log entries like, on this day at this time I went somewhere with you to do this and that.
What is this sound effects? What in the fairy dust is this?
It's your laugh, the sweetness of the ice cream, and the warmth of the sun that I want to remember.
So you're saying, okay, I'm so sorry. I know this is sweet and all. So you're saying this random DV that you get from God knows where, like it's random, it's totally random, it's not spirit camera or anything, can capture ghost picture and ghost sound, but can't focus on things. Are you cheating my... Listen, even in photo frame, you get a reason why the camera can actually capture ghosts, okay? Are you serious? Dude, give me some reason. How?
When everything else fades, those blurry yet real moments stay with me.
Okay. The footage freezes on the black screen. The sounds in the background become clearer. Is that the wind?
Yeah. As long as the air moves, the wind is there. Wind has no shape and no boundaries, so it can go wherever it wants. Do you hear it?
Yeah?
This is the closest wind to you right now. And it's saying...
I hold my breath. Caleb suddenly hits the pause button and reveals an easygoing smile.
Stay tuned.
What?
I'll save the sentimental lines for later. As you've said, we haven't reached the finale.
Okay, sir.
I need to keep a few lines for next time, you know? Then you'll have a reason to think about me.
Oh, okay, that's kind of smart choice, I guess. Huh. This whole card perplexed me. It's evening when we... Oh god, Oh god, my headband is trying to... My headband is trying to escape me. Oh man, I'm gonna stay a Victorian child. So, could you please give me 2 shillings? The thing is that Malti is really gorgeous. I like the movie's references side, but I don't have that wanting to have of having the card. I don't know if my sentence makes sense. I also fear that if I pull, I may get short in diamonds for the Malti of August and regretting that I have pulled for this. No, totally makes sense. And also, like, it's because this game, there is barely any way you can farm diamonds anymore. So, I kind of understand, like, you gotta prioritize things, you know. And also, who are you pulling for, though? Just kind of curious. Is it Caleb? I don't know how to feel about this card. It's like, it's kind of sweet, but at the same time, like, is this worth it? Like, you know what? Let's see. It's evening when we return home. The camera's battery is almost dead. Caleb ties the balloons we brought back on the balcony. I look out the window as the entire city slowly sinks into dust. Dusk, not dust. And flames. Dusk. Right. Maybe this world will flicker like a device that's turning off in just a few seconds, and then I'll return to Lincoln. Despite knowing we'll meet again, I still feel sad the moment is approaching. Before I leave, I should probably say goodbye to this version of Caleb. I think before picking up the sticky notes on the table. Kindle! Oh, I have to call him? Jeez. Guys, welcome to my playthrough of Fatal Frame! It's not, sorry. Caleb!
Yeah?
It looks like you missed one.
So that's what you were hiding from me.
Get ready to be moved to tears. Oh, they're doing the camera thingy again. I wanna read. Can I read? I wanna read too. What the hell? Dude, I wanna read too. Come on. Dude, you won't even let me read. Huh, they're doing the thing. When was the last time they did this? Was it like last spring? Did they ever do this again? I can't remember. But like, I remember last spring they did this like in the floating flora litter. This is awkward, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm leaving. oh, that's hard.
0 tears. Do I get a prize for that?
No, but like, dude, that was a harsh cut. Give a balloon. When you see its green later, I hope it makes you smile and think of me. Wait, MC looks like she has flesh. Why is she in flesh? Hold up. The spirit is not very spiriting, huh? Okay.
Like this?
Oh, okay, that's cute, bro. What? Wasn't there supposed to be a line there or something? Why is it just...
Then, this one's yours.
Okay, so...
Let it hold your hand for me until I find you again.
Oh, did you see how fast that line went? You'd better be quick, or never fucking quicker than how the lines just left me in this game.
I'll fly to you.
Call for him again? Caleb, fuck! I'm floating! Well... Caleb, my cat is here, Caleb. What? So like... My cat is here. I'm sorry, Caleb. Keep crying for now. I have more important things to deal with. Baby! Look at me, look at you, you're so cute. Baby! No, don't leave me. Come on.
Baby, are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Wait, hold up. Sorry, Caleb, keep crying. I need to actually feed my cats.
Baby, are you hungry? Good girl. Wait, hold up. Let me, give me a kiss.
Oh my god, you're so heavy. Holy shit, you're so heavy. Oh.
Baby.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about the distraction. My cats always come first. Where was I? Yeah, keep crying. Sorry. That's very dramatic. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, this is kind of cool. What is this?
I went everywhere. I had to find the boundary that leads me to her. But I never succeeded.
Oh, damn. What the hell? I never made it back to Lincoln? What? Whoa, okay. And I could never touch him again.
Did this world even exist before you came to me?
Do I still exist in your world? Am I still by your side? 1 year later! Oh, fucking full year of misery! Holy shit.
Let it hold your hand for me until I find you again.
I can't let him go on like this. Push it so you can touch things. What? Oh, okay. Fight, MC, fight!
Is that you?
Not? Yep.
You've been here with me all along.
Don't jump off, okay? Jesus Christ. Okay, don't get too happy. It's a balcony, okay? It's very high up here. Don't jump off, okay?
I guess I'll never have any privacy with you around.
Don't jump
Do you
off.
mind
Don't jump.
coming a little closer?
Of course not. Wow, that's rough. Nuh-uh. Oh, that's a risky spot. I will talk about it later, but this card, the pacing and the storytelling was so fucking jumbled. What is happening? Wind rises and rushes. The sound fills my ears like a plane's roar as it finally breaks through a boundary. The sweet, buttery scent of popcorn reaches my nose. I open my eyes. The theater is dim. Credits roll across the screen, and colorful balloons float against the backdrop where the sky is painted blue. Warm fingers curl around my palm again. I turn my head.
When you're really engrossed in a movie, time flies.
Why are you wearing that outfit? Looks good on you, sir.
And this one ended at an unfortunate moment.
If a certain leading actor hadn't kept a few things to himself, the finale would have aired on day one.
Well, since the movie picked the two of us, maybe it won't let us go until we finish the last scene.
Caleb points to his face. He wears the same smile he had on the day when we first met in the film.
Call it the intuition of a seasoned protagonist.
Okay, main character. So, did we reach the perfect ending?
Of course not. Our story isn't something someone else wrote. We don't have a fixed ending. Once we leave the theater and go home, we'll still have plenty of things to do. And lots of stuff to talk about. I can already see you're ready to interrogate me.
What he said was true. Many things come to mind. Yet emotion always arrives before reason. My heart feels like an overfilled balloon, light, stubborn, certain. It floats past every boundary as it floats toward Caleb. You said you had saved some lines for me. I didn't forget. You owe me an answer since you made me wait a long time.
Oh, that. I thought I already answered your questions with actions. Like right now.
Sometimes we need words of affirmation, okay, sir? Huh? Right. Oh, let me just... Yeah. Okay. He leans in, and a firm, warm embrace envelops me.
Miss Ghost, can I pick up where we left off with that kiss?
I don't know. Do you actually think you can kiss a ghost?
If I believe she's real, then yes. And I know she's always there with me. Our adventure never ends.
The last balloon drifts out of sight. The silence settles, leaving only the wind on its echoes. And its echoes. I need to read properly. Oh, fuck! The last balloon drifts out of sight. The silence settles, leaving only the wind and its echo. I close my eyes. Because of him, the world unfolded again, like an adventure just beginning. I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. And most of it is not like compliments. What the hell, dude? What a fucking weird storytelling and pacing, and not in the wow, that's so new way, but it's more like what inspired you to do this, and it's such just what? What the fuck? I feel like we're missing a few scenes. First off, to like build up some of the logic, some of like the rules of the world. Like I understand that they were like, okay, hold up. So I understand that they were like, oh yeah, it's a movie world, right? Everything is picture perfect. Everything is like on Monday it rains. Like every day in the morning this person came out. Blah, 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 blah. I kind of understand that, but at the same time they don't really set enough rules. So like when MC appeared as like a ghost, and then suddenly it's like, okay, we are trying to see if she can touch things. Fine, right? And then suddenly it jumps from that to like, yeah, we have pictures of us on the wall, and I was like, so. Hold up, so not only that Caleb can see this ghost, but no one else can see her. But you can take pictures of her with just any random DV. The thing is that when I watched the trailer, I kind of thought like this is some kind of fatal frame situation where like there is like this special camera that like you can see a ghost through it, right? Which when it's not the case, I'm kind of fine. Like okay, sure, it's whatever. But then like so the logic is that like you use this video recorder and you can record the image of this ghost and also like the voice of this ghost, but you're saying that like the surveillance camera in like places that MC has to infiltrate it at the beginning of the card, it could not catch her pictures. Are you seeing the logic here? Like, if it's a special camera for ghost, I will understand why this is the only camera that can capture her. Like, capture her pictures, right? But it's not. It's just a random DV. So, what? Like, are you understanding my confusion right now? I'm like, what? What is the rule of this world? Like, even if it's a fantasy world, you gotta have like a set of rules for it, right? And I know, I feel like the development in some parts is really, really weird. It's like, am I supposed to feel things right now? Because I'm not feeling? It's just very odd. I don't know. Like, what is this, dude? Wait, let me rechat a bit. Sorry. I have 6 accounts. Sister love all the boys, but my 2 kings are Caleb and Silas. How about you? I actually only like Caleb, so I only pull for him. But like, I guess Sen is my second favorite? Question mark. He likes to come home a lot. I got his card today, and I'm like, I didn't even try. Can you tell Caleb to come home? Hello, thank you. In the flower multi, we had this. Oh yeah, it's a so like they never actually do it again after that, huh? The camera thingy during Kindle. No info. Why are you doing this to my man? So cute. I'm team cat too, but I don't have one. Oh, it's okay. You can look at JPEG cats. They're cute too. You finish your food, baby? Oh. Welcome. Wait, I'm trying to be like, wait, your name, your enemy. Yeah, right. Because in my brain, I always read it as like Urinome, and I'm like, no. I remember you said that like it's your enemy. All right, gets gold on the first 10 pulls. Is fucking saving. I'm so sorry. And it's a standard card, huh? That's the worst. Not gonna lie. I feel like it should be fucking illegal to get standard cards in multi-banner. This is so evil. I want to hug him. Don't jump off. Caleb is such a widow cutie. I love him in uniform. Yeah, I really like this uniform. Also, like the jump off. Not gonna lie, in my head I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna be super ecstatic. That like MC is back, and he's gonna be like trying to grab her or something, and then he would fall off the balcony. And I was like, oh, this is not that kind of game. Oh, I fucking forgot. This is not a Hindi horror game. This is not an indie horror game. He will not just like fall off the balcony and dies. But yeah, I really like his uniform, and I grow. I learned to appreciate the Colonel uniform. I do like it. True. Other than the balloons that didn't really feel like a reference to Up. Are you British? You mean people in chat, or you mean me? Balloons. Yeah, I don't think it's really Up in any way, except the like. My cat is in the litter box. It's gonna be a little loud. Except for like the balloons, I don't think it's Up at all. I don't know why they made a little teaser thingy. Like, if you remember, like they posted like teaser video that is like the JPEG dolls version that looks really wonky. That is like clearly Up, and I was like, I don't know about this chat. I don't know about this chat. I don't know if Up is like the right movie for this kind of scenario. I think it's just the aesthetics, but at the same time, like, this card is so all over the place when it comes to storytelling and pacing. I'm genuinely baffled because like, oh god, you have a British accent even if not strong. Really? I'm not. I'm Asian. Like I'm born and raised in Asia. Never been to Britain any time in my life. This is the first time that someone told me that I have like a British accent. Not gonna lie, English is also not my first language. That's why like I'm stuttering so much. But yeah, I'm not British. Oh, my cat is here. Beep. Oh, the cutest little munchkin. Beep. Oh, You're so cute. She's so cute. Look at her. But yeah, not British. Thai. I mean, I'm Chinese by blood, but Thai by nationality. But yeah, still Asian. Like, I'm not British. I'm a fake British. I don't know where that come from. But yeah. Look at her. She's so chunky. But yeah, I really don't understand what is with this card. Is it just me, or like is it kind of just all over the place in terms of like pacing and storytelling? Because there are moments that I actually like. There are moments that I'm like, oh, this is kind of interesting story. You know, like you like it's kind of isekai, kind of giving me the isekai vibe a bit. But it's like it's kind of interesting that like Caleb doesn't really remember like his life in Lincoln. MC remembers, but she's a ghost and stuff. I feel like they can like with this premise. I feel like there are so many things they can do with it, but they did nothing. It's just really random stuff mashed together, and then at the end it's just like, oh yeah, you know what, it's time to end this. We gotta hit the time mark, so we gotta end this now. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? The ending did feel a bit rushed. It felt like they ran out of time, or the card has a limited amount of time, but I do agree, right? And I don't know, like the build up to the ending was really kind of, I don't know. I think I just do not like the storytelling choice that they chose for this. I would say though that like at first I thought about like I thought that this card, like this whole banner overall, would be an AU, another universe type deal. So I was like, okay, so it's an AU. Now my concern, oh okay, back then my concern was that like when it comes to AUs in Love and Deepspace, they always, not always, at times, at least for Caleb's cards, alright, because I most of the time I only read his cards, but like most times it's like they don't really do enough character building and like stuff to flesh out the characters for us to care for them, because like essentially like it, although it's like same face, same voice, but they're not really the same characters from the main timeline that we know and love, right? So sometimes they gotta do extra work to like actually make us know the character and care for them first before they actually like venture elsewhere in the story. But like I feel like in some of the AUs, they kind of just threw the characters there and be like, you know what, let's give them like one line description of the personality and background and cram everything together in a very, very insignificant bits of the story and just let it slide and then let the story just roll. So it just felt that sometimes the characters became just the tools to progress the story instead of like driving the story forward because of their own like because there are like the characters that they are, right? Because you know, like characters driving stories and stuff that like there are certain type of people, they have certain kind of goal, and that's why they do the things that they do that kind of drive the story forward. Sometimes, especially with AUs, I feel like that's not the case for this game. It's just like the story says so, so I'm doing this. I think the only AU that I actually like and I actually think that like kind of done well is Tomorrow's Catch 22, like Tainted Cuts. Like it's not perfect. There are still some flaws, but I feel like it's kind of it is the most well balanced. We get to know the characters. Like the pacing is kind of good. The story is kind of simple, but it's like it worked well, right? But like let's say like Imperial Throne Song, it got this issue where it's like they kind of just threw things there and they never really explored anything. I would say Clear Day Return also got like similar issues, but Clear Day Return kind of got that issues, but I feel like the main issue is that it fell apart toward the end. Where it's just like, well, okay, that's the climax? It's over? What? What? Oh, like even his myth. Oh god, I'm gonna get fucking crucified. But even like the Netherlord myth, it's kind of like the whole build up was kind of fine, but the payoff and like the revelation were not really done well or like not really worth it. In my opinion, I know many people like it. Okay, just my opinion. And then there is this card that I was like, oh, the moment that I realized this is like main timeline Caleb and MC getting stuck in like another universe, I was like, okay, at least we would not have issues with like how the characters are like underdeveloped or like not fleshed out enough, because these are like the two characters that we already know because they're main timeline characters, right? But then it just fell apart in terms of storytelling and pacing. I am baffled. I'm like, what's going on? What are you doing? I'm kind of curious what people think about this one, because low-key, this is the weirdest pacing I've ever seen from Caleb's card. And that speaks a lot, because like I have personal hatred for like Imperial Throne Song, because I think that like the story was not good, the writing overall was not good, but like the pacing in Imperial Throne Song was kind of okay actually. I would say in terms of pacing anyway, Clear Their Return got like really bad pacing at the end, and then there is Netherlord Myth where it's like really weird pacing where it's like really dragging in the middle section, and at the end everything is just like, oh wait, fuck, oh we don't have enough time anymore, let's just throw everything there and then just like make it like a lot of time skips. I don't know, but this one is like amalgamation of weird shit that I've been kinda not loving when it comes to this game, because like what the hell is that? There are moments that I like though, that I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of cool to see like Caleb in the world where MC doesn't exist, like didn't exist before, and like him living as just an ordinary pilot without like the intervention of Ever, or like well, I mean the house explosion thing didn't happen. I do think that it's like very interesting there, but like they don't really they did delve into it a bit, but it's like the random stuff that happened that I'm like, what the hell is that? Huh. I wonder if Caleb's is the only one that feels rushed, or if it happens to all the boys. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. I'll have to ask my friends about this, because some of my friends would read like other love interest stuff because they main other characters. I only read Caleb's stuff, so I'm here like, is this the issues that everyone has, or is it just this guy? I do think his VA was good. He always does a great job. I absolutely agree. Listen, I started playing this game because I fell in love with like his English voice the first time I heard it in Homecoming Wings trailer. Because at first I was like, I remember my friends talking about this game, but I was like, I'm okay. I'm not playing a gacha game. Oh, look where we are right now. But yeah, I was like, I'm not playing a gacha game. What are you talking about? And then I saw like Homecoming Wings trailer, and I was like, oh, I mean, nice face, I guess, but like I do not really like military characters. And then he started talking, and I was like, okay, maybe you're cooking something. I want to play the game. So I was like, oh yeah, sure. You know what? Count me in. I'm playing the game. I like his voice a lot. I love his English voice, like glazing it forever. I think he always does such a phenomenal job. It's so funny because like there were times that like the kissing sound effects for Caleb in English sounds like Popcat. Like it sounded like Popcat, right? And people were complaining about it. I mean, there are people who loved it and was like, oh yeah, he's just inexperienced. And there are people who are like, why the fuck he sounded like Popcat? And I was just there like, it's fine, whatever. I don't really mind. Right? And then like it improved. Like he improved. Later down the line, the kissing sound sounds really good. And I'm like, oh, so this is like this is your full potential. Not your full potential, like you actually make it better. I was fine with the Popcat sound, but now it's better. And I'm like, kudos to you. You did such a good job. I hope you get a raise. The card wasn't bad, but I still don't have the wanting of pulling. It's fine. Is it cruel of me to be like, listen, I'm a Caleb main. I'm a solo main too. Like, I only like Caleb in this game. But like, this card, there are moments that I like, but most of the times I'm just here like scratching my head like, what the fuck? Who made this decision. And it's funny too because like this, like the banner, the event is about like making movies, right? And I'm like, yeah, maybe first off, don't do this kind of storytelling and pacing. Like if you're gonna make a movie. I'm sorry, this is objective, okay? I know many people would probably like this card a lot, but personally, I'm like, no, nah, don't do it, don't. Yeah, if you actually want to save like diamonds, maybe this one can be left out. I would say though, because this one is pink Stellectrum, if you want to use it in combat, I think is a good one. Because like Caleb doesn't have a lot of pink Stellectrum cards. But like if you want it for the story, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't want to I really don't want to sound that harsh, but like yeah. I don't know, man. That's super funny because I didn't like his VA at first. Thought it was weird, and then it just grew on me, and now he's like my second favorite behind Silas. I think a lot of my friends say the same thing, that they were like, oh, his voice kind of grew on me, but I was like, the first time I heard his voice, the thing is that I heard other love interests' voice before, and I was like, fine, whatever. They sound good, don't get me wrong, but like didn't really click with me. And then I heard Caleb's voice in Homecoming Wings, and I was like, oh wait, he sounds kind of nasal too. I like that. I like that. I have okay. This is not a confession because everyone and their dogs kind of knew about it before because I talked about this before. His voice reminds me of Virgil from DMC games. Not the Netflix adaptation. We don't talk about the Netflix adaptation, but yeah. His voice kind of reminds me of like Virgil. Reminded me because like it was back then, like when I was watching Homecoming Wings trailer, that I was like, I really like his voice. Also, he reminded me of Virgil, so I was like, oh, you know what? My heart is fluttering. But yeah, I was really into his voice. I'm still into his voice. It's so funny because like I like, if you guys remember, in Under Deepspace, like very early Under Deepspace chapters, the first voice call that we got in the game was from Caleb, right? So I was kind of playing through it back then, and I was like receiving a call, and I didn't really look at like the callers' names, so I just pressed like, you know, like picking up the call, and I heard his voice and I was twigging out. It was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. I was like twigging out, like curling, like, oh god, his voice. Oh fuck. It was low key, high key, really embarrassing. I was just like losing my mind because I like his voice so much. Now, after like over a year of like listening to his voice, I'm like, yeah, I can act calm now. But like back then, I was twigging out. It was embarrassing. I pull for all of them. I would say it depends on the multi. Some of them you can feel it was did because of the request or the trends. Oh, you mean the writing, right? Like if the whether the writing is good or not. Yeah, I don't know about other love interests, but I did hear from my friends who like read other love interests stuff that sometimes the quality of the writing kind of do be like, baby. Oh wait, my other cat is hungry. Oh, I'm about to be done soon, sir. Girl. Oh baby. You're so light. Okay, so here's my other cat. I have two cats. Oh, don't. Alright. Fine. But yeah. Where was I? I'm so distracted. So yeah. I did hear from my friends who read like other love interests cards that like sometimes the writing quality to be dipping. I think in the general consensus from people that I know anyway is that like the writing quality has been kind of dipping down quite a bit, which is not a good sign, but at the same time it's like, I don't know, it's not promising for the future, but at the same time there are times that it's good. Like Caleb's birthday card, this year and last year. Really good. I actually really enjoyed it. I was kind of scared at first because I really like No Return Night, which is like last year's birthday card. And when I saw the trailer for the new one, I was like, oh, it looks so good. Like, it looks so good, man. I'm gonna love it. And then I was like, but I've been kind of on and off by the writing in this game as of late. Oh, what if it's not good? It's a birthday card, bro. It better be good. And then I read through it and I was like, you know what? You kind of cooked. It's good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So I was happy with it. And then now we have this. I don't know. I kind of wonder what people think about this card because, like, sometimes my opinion kind of not really going with the general consensus. I don't know why. This is not me trying to be like, not like other girls or like, I don't know, trying to be a pick me or anything. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm a fucking nitpicker. Nitpicker. What the hell is that word? Maybe I'm just too nitpicky or something, but like, let me read chat. Yes, agreed. The pop wasn't good, but it improved. Other than that, the VA did amazing job with Caleb, like Caleb and Salah's VA. Yeah, I would say that like I think Salah's VA is also really good. I think all of them are good. Like all of their voices are pretty distinct. I still remember that there were people who kind of got confused between like Xavier and Raphael, and I was like, they don't sound the same at all. I think that the casting was pretty good because like I think everyone has like the voice that is like very fitting to them. The thing is that Caleb in English and like in other dubs sound so different. It's so weird because I think it's also because of the characterization in English localization is pretty different. So Caleb in English localization is like a whole another guy. This is not the same guy as in other dubs, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, he sounds so different from the other dubs. Like, the vibe is totally different. And I'm like, I don't know who made this decision, but like, I'm not complaining. Because like I only like him in English. I'm so sorry. Like I'm not no shades, no offense to like the other dubs or like people who like other dubs. It's just my personal preference. Okay, I like him sounding like this because I like his voice. As I said, I started playing the game because I like his English voice, so I'm sticking with it. But like, it's just so different. I kind of wonder, like, what made you choose this voice actor in particular to do Caleb's voice? He doesn't sound like his Chinese version at all. I'm like, kind of wonder, like, I kind of wonder, like, what people who actually played the original dub, like, there's like the two Chinese versions, right? But like, I kind of wonder what they think about like the English version because this dude doesn't sound the same as like the rest. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? Caleb's voice can make me squeal with how he delivers some lines. I won't lie. I think he gets the most reactions out of me. Right? Oh god. I don't know. I think I'm also really into like characters who tease. So I'm like, and also like characters who say like silly shit. Like when he was like Coolio, I'm like, oh yeah, this is my kind of guy. It's so fucking silly. Like it. I like it a lot. Yes, the idol banner was because K-pop Demon Hunter. Really? I didn't even think about that. But like, I feel like some of these banners probably took longer time to be in production than we thought. So I don't know. I can't remember what was the release time of like idol banner in relation to K-pop Demon Hunter. So I'm not quite sure actually. I do agree. I feel like this one was created because people wanted like Regency era style. Following the trends can be a good or bad thing depending on how it's handled. Is this Regency? Like, listen, there were people fighting on the internet about this, okay? That like Caleb's card is like not classic literatures, unlike the other love interests cards. Because like there's like Romeo and Juliet, there's like Titanic. I mean, Titanic is not really Regency, I think, but like you know. And then there is like Silas's card, which is like film noir, and then there is like what was that? Pride and Prejudice. So I kind of Is this one Regency enough for you? This one is not. The thing is that I'm fine with the aesthetics of it. Listen, if I can pick and choose, I would be like, yeah, I want something looking from the older era too. But like, it's fine as long as the writing is good. The writing was interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of just still baffled that like this happened, and also like I don't know why are you not like other guys? Maybe at times like these, it's fine to be like other guys too. Give me some classic stuff. Like okay, people can say Up is classic. Disney movies is still not classic literature. Well, Titanic is not classic literature either. I don't know. I guess it's the vibe. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. Agree, like I want French translation so bad, but I will keep the English voices if in full add French translation. Oh yeah, we only have like a few translation, huh? Like subtitles. I would say though, the thing is that like I feel like it's kind of not really fair again because like localization is not translation. So like okay, listen, I'm saying this from the place of someone who loves his English voice, and I love Caleb being Caleb. Okay, that's very vague. I mean, I do like Caleb characterization in English localization, right? But like imagine if you are like because I know some people who actually play in other languages. Oh baby, what is it? What do you want? No. Like I do know people who play in other languages. Like the dub is like in maybe Japanese or Chinese, right? But they keep English subtitles on because like well I mean no shit, it's they cannot read like other languages. Sometimes people just like to listen to the original dub but they cannot really understand Chinese, so they put like English subtitle on, right? And then like it's very jarring because like Chinese it would be like say宇宙, and then like in the subtitle it would still be killer. Like listen, I do like killer, but like it's kind of not fair for people who actually want like the direct translation, in my opinion. Like I usually don't have this kind of issues with like books that I read and stuff because it's not localization, it's translation. The names would like stay intact, you know. But like I don't know, it's kind of I hope that like it's a far-fetched dreams because I know info will not do it. Like they're petty as fuck, they're cheap, right? But I did kind of hope that like maybe they would do localization subtitle and like translation kind of subtitle, so that like when people read it's not like that jarring. Like localization in terms of like wording is one thing, but like names too, it's I don't know, I can't. That's why like I think that's part of why I cannot really play in other languages. Like aside from the fact that I only like his English voice, is the fact that like I don't want to listen to the character saying name in a certain way and then the subtitle is like a whole different name. I don't know. Yeah, skill issue for me, I guess. Because Love and Deepspace players associated each love interest with the Saga boys? All Sacha boys! Like Caleb was associated with Gino? Really? The only... I mean, they just have dark hair. But I don't think they are alike. But if one day they add French, they will probably translate from English to French. It's probably more easier. Huh. I'm kinda curious now if they're gonna translate in French. Like how are they gonna do it? Interesting. But yeah. I don't think it will happen anytime soon because I feel like most of the time when they say global, it's just like English. But we can hope and dream. Ooh, what's this? When I got home, I get a hug and a head sniffing my body. It's a routine check to see if you went out and ate something tasty without me. Only small animals use their nose to check others. Small animals? Oh, there is a small animal here too. My baby is here. I can tell that you were exhausted. Held you for a bit and now I'm really happy. Your scent is comforting. I use the skincare stuff you gave me, so will I smell more comforting now? You use your skincare? That's an improvement. I thought that you were just like one bottle, 3-in-1 kind of guy. Cool. That's an improvement. I like it. Oh my god. I'll deal with this later. But yeah. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think about this whole shebang? That card made me fucking dizzy. I'm like, oh, in the event where you talk about like movie production and like script writing, you did that? You're serious? Man, oh god, my throat hurts so much. Why did I shout? Oh my god, why did I shout? This is so silly. Oh wait, okay. So also like, oh wait, I don't have to pin it anymore, huh? I also don't have to pin Sin anymore. Sin, leave! Wamp wamp. But yeah, I also got Sin's card because he decided to be like, oh yeah, you want Caleb? This is Caleb but in different font, and I'm like, oh good god, it's a snowflake! It's fine. At least it's not a standard card. I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh wait, hold up. Actually, before I go, oh, oh my god! Wait, I just realized. Hold up. Oh my god. Oh my god, did I just... Alright. Where was I? I'm sweating profusely, I don't know why. But yeah, I think that's it, right? Not gonna lie, this thing is squeezing my head in. The Victorian child prop here is kinda squeezing my head. It's very uncomfortable. Wait, let me show you my cat. Again, baby! My other cat. Baby! You're the cutest little munchkin. Come here. Okay, she doesn't want me to play with her, so cool. There's French in Nikki. They're the game. Also from a person who speak both French and English. It wouldn't be weird if they translate English to French. Also, French is, I think, the 6th most spoken languages. Oh! How do they have it Nikki, huh? Okay, now, I think, yeah, maybe there are chances. Because I think Nikki was also internationalized? Wow, is that even a word? Like, Nikki International Company was also involved, right? So, yeah, maybe. But, like, there's gonna be a lot to catch up with, though, because, like, we've been, like, the game has been out for quite some time, and I think all the dubs are, like, were out at the same time since the beginning of the game, right? For Love and Deepspace. Correct me if I'm wrong, I actually don't know. But, like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot to catch up to, but it would be interesting. I would hope good luck for you guys. I would hope good luck for you guys. Oh, I can't talk anymore. I feel like my throat is burning. I think I shout too much. Man. Baby, do you wanna say goodbye? Oh, you're the cutest little patootie in the world. Okay, I got a cat. No, don't leave me. But yeah, oh.
Flying higher and higher in my dream.
Are you curious? I want only translation. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like if it's just like subtitle, they should be able to provide it easier than dub. Sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I hope they do, but like at the same time, I'm like, Okay, go. But yeah, I do hope so because I feel like it's gonna reach like more audiences and stuff too. Your cat is so cute. She looks like a marshmallow. Right, she's the cutest little patootie. And then this one is also really cutie patootie. Baby, oh. I think all my cats are super cute. Right. Definitely not biased at all. But yeah. I think that's it. Do I have anything I want to say? Oh, by the way, just a little one last thing before I go. So, like, I remember I heard people
Flying
talking.
higher and higher in my dream.
Yes, sir. I remember there were people talking about leaks and be like, "Oh yeah, is this gonna be a horror banner?" And I was like, "Horror? I mean, summer is kind of a season for horror, I guess." But like, I didn't really expect anything crazy from it because I was like, I mean, people like horror a lot, but at the same time, it's kind of niche. And love and Deepspace and horror don't seem to like be super connected. If that makes sense, I would say neither lore myth did have like horror elements, but it's not like very heavy on the this is so haunting, right? So I don't know. I'm just here like I was back then. I was like, I'm kind of skeptical about it. They were like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a horror banner, and I was like, okay. I mean, kind of took it with a grain of salt, right? And then like I saw the trailer for this one, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a ghost, and there is like a DV with the ghost, and I was like, oh, so it's like Fatal Frame. And then I watched the whole trailer, and I was like,
Flying higher and higher in my dream.
That's not very Fatal Frame of you, isn't it? And then like the rest of like the cast also doesn't have anything horror at all. So I'm like, wait, who the fuck said it is gonna be horror? Who the fuck? I mean, there's one thing that's gonna correct. That is like there is a ghost MC, but she is not really like ghost. Like she's not like ooh spoopy, you know. So I'm like, I don't know. Horror is not fitting now. Rather in October. Yeah, fair. I don't think they actually care about Halloween. So listen, tomorrow's Cash Number 2 felt more like a Halloween card, alright? But like it's not. It was out for Valentine's, but it's not. So the thing is that I don't think that this game actually like does the event based on like the American or like European side of like the festivals. So they mostly just do it from like a Chinese side of it. So like the love festival and stuff is gonna be based in China. So I don't know if they're gonna ever do like a Halloween banner. Maybe we can dream.
Flying higher and higher in my dream.
So let me talk. So I'll stay here. May I ask what do you think of the possible sixth love interest? I mean, he's gonna have a lot to catch up with if he's gonna be released. My only concern about like the sixth love interest is that like if his release is soon, it means that like either Caleb's main story update will just get yeeted into another year, or it will just happen all at once. And I don't think it's good because this is like my selfish thought as a Caleb main, alright? So I'm like, yeah, I would hope his main story update gets the attention that it deserves rather than getting like crammed in with like other love interests and stuff. So yeah, because like a debut is like a big event too. So I don't know. But like personally, if the new love interest appeared, I'm like, it's fine. I usually am a solo main anyway, so it doesn't really affect me except for like the scheduling stuff. Like the solo is gonna be paced out even further from each other and stuff. But like for the standard pool, I actually like it because like we get extra diamonds. Right? And then like for orbits, early orbits are like really easy to beat. So like you don't even need to use like leveled up cards or anything. You can just beat them and get diamonds. So I'm kind of okay with that aspect. It's just the scheduling stuff that kind of worries me a bit, not gonna lie. But the rest of it, I'm like, fine, whatever. It just come, I don't care. I I heard it was gonna be horror, so that's why I was super surprised we got movies since it was more Western focused. Right. I mean, some of my friends were really excited for like a horror banner. They were like, I am not pulling for Caleb's birthday. I'm gonna save my diamonds for the horror banner. Horror? It's not horror, isn't it? For me, probably we will have him next month. Yeah, I'm so worried because like Caleb's main story is not dropping just yet. I'm like, when will you drop your main story update, sir? Okay, I'm a hypocrite, okay, because like I haven't finished Xavier and Raphael's main story update from like anniversary. But if Caleb's main story drops, I will play it. Probably right away and ignoring other things. So I'm a hypocrite, I know. But like I do hope that he gets like a main story update soon. It's been like a year and a half, right? Since his main story, like Homecoming Wings. So like it's been a bajillion years. You better get your main story updates, sir. And I hope it's not like colliding with like the sixth love interest like debut. I don't know, it's just kind of mess. Like I'm not like the type to be like, oh my god, how dare you treat my love interest this badly. I think those people are kind of fair in their criticism because like this fuck ass company, man, you know. But like I'm not like gonna cry about it, but at the same time I'm like, it's kind of not a good choice. I hope for the sixth love interest because I like even numbers. I heard he's gonna have either a boy next door type personality or CEO, and I hope they don't do boy next door because that's like 3 childhood friends, you know. I mean, depending on. Listen, I'm team childhood friend, Caleb. Okay, like I'm gonna get cooked and crucified for this, but I do like childhood friend Caleb because I like the English localization version of him. I'm sorry, okay? But like there are people who's gonna disagree with that because they are like, oh yeah, no, that's not a childhood friend true. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm thinking like, do we have CEO type already? And I was like, Silas? He's a mafia boss stereotype, but not really. Yeah, I guess we can get the CEO. There's funny thing that is like, when I first saw the promo materials for like Love and Deepspace, I thought that Sane was a CEO type. I was like, I saw that guy and I was like, oh, is this like the overbearing CEO stereotype? Yeah, I don't like you. And then I started playing the game and I was like, oh, you're not overbearing CEO type? That's a surprise. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry for misjudging you. I think we will have the first week of July Caleb chapter, then the rest of July the 6th introduction. Otherwise, it would be really unfair to not have Caleb chapter before the 6th introduction. Right? That's kind of my only concern because like, why would you do that? But like personally, even if it drop like the new love interest all at once with like Caleb stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I do not care about the new guy. I can only focus on like so many characters, okay? I'm like, just one is enough. I don't mind about the other guys. But like, yeah, I know many people are gonna be upset over it, and it's kinda fair because like, why would you do that? That's kinda silly. Solas is more mafia than CEO. Yeah, fair. But like, I was kind of thinking of like that vibe of like overbearing CEO stereotype. You know, like I am rich. Well, that's Bruce Wayne. But yeah, I heard that maybe the sixth love interest will be a mix of Caleb and Sane, like the measure side of Sane and the funny side of Caleb. I would rather the character having like their own distinct personality rather than that though. I don't really think like making the new character the love child of like Caleb and Sane is a good marketing choice. In my opinion anyway. I feel like because like so far we have like 5 love interests that are pretty distinct from each other. I don't know. I'm excited for the 6th cause I need a new hair color cause Sane and Caleb have similar color and Silas and Xavier have white, so poor Rav is all alone. Fair. It's kind of funny because I'm like, yeah, oh god. I thought, like before I started playing the game, I thought, I genuinely thought Xavier is blonde, was blonde, and I was like, I read the description in like under Deepspace, and it was like he's silver hair, and I was like, what? Silver? I thought dude is blonde. He was not blonde. He was not blonde. He was just. I thought he was like ashy blonde or something, but like it's not. He is silver haired, and I was like, whoa, oops, sorry. But yeah, I mean Shane and Caleb. I don't think they are that similar, but yeah, I can understand. I used to ask my mom, like, yeah, can you guess from these 5 which one is my favorite? And she was like, between Caleb and Zane, she was like, what? Oh, I can't tell these two apart. And I was like, no, they look different. This guy looks like a cat. This guy looks like a dog. Okay, this guy has droopy eyes and brown hair. It's not black, it's brown. For the 6th, I expect red or green. Huh. Actually, if it's red, I think that might be good. That would be cool. Because Raphael's hair is a little more on the cooler side. I'm kind of talking out of my ass right now. I don't remember Raphael's hair color. Hey Raphael, what's your hair color? Yeah, it's not like super warm, right? So yeah, I think maybe red. I feel like green is a little daring. I am sad they're showing less and less of MC. I love my girl. I don't see a point of getting her outfits if they aren't really gonna show her. Like, I miss her voice so much. Oh yeah, I mean, main story we get her voice, and during battles we get her voice, but like on the usual, usually we don't really get her voice, huh? And like her outfits, we can see them in glint, and like home
Flying
feature.
higher and higher in my dream.
Yeah, keep flying, sir. I don't know, I'm just... The thing is that like they also don't really do the moment post that much as of late. Like usually like for like older banners, I feel like there is more of like, if you pair the new pose with the love interest and like MC in like the event outfit, you get like a moment pose from it, right? I mean, that's a long time ago, but hold. Caleb. Caleb? Hello? Oh man, hold up. How do I... Oh wait, I could just... moments? Like, I remember like in some of the banners, we got like that. But like, in recent banners, I feel like they have been really sparsely done. Like, we barely get any of that anymore. Let me see... Like, I think in Immortalities... Like, see... Anniversary, we got it, right? And I think Tomorrow's Cash 72, we got it. But like in other banners, it's just barely there. We don't really get these kind of stuff anymore. I don't know why. Like at least if somebody is gonna spend money on it, at least give us that. And there is this the idol banner. We actually got the post after we do this. But yeah, I don't know. It's just are they kind of getting lazy about it? I don't know. No, Xavier isn't silver to me. Like, Silas is silver, but Xavier is kind of cold dark blonde. I think people were saying that, like, Silas is, his hair is white, and Xavier is, like, silver. Because, like, if you look at, like, his GB artworks, it is kind of more silver than, like, the model in game, actually, I think. When you get a love interest in the multi, do you did them? Oh, like reading through the cards? No. Actually, no. I still... Listen, I get, like, Saint's card in every multi-banner that I pull for Caleb. Somehow Saint always show up. And I haven't read his card since, like, the wedding card? The last time I read Saint's card was, like, wedding card. because I was like, oh, I got your card anyway. Let me read it. And then that's the last time that I did it. I know I don't have enough time and energy for this, so I was like, I'll just do Caleb stuff and then call it a day. I know that like my friends are like kind of pissed off about it. They were like, bitch, why do you not read other boys' stuff? Especially like if they mean someone else, they're like, why don't you read Saint's cards that you already have? And I'm like, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Not in the mood. I don't know, it just feels so weird because like as a solo main, I only like Caleb, right? And when I read other boys' stuff, I'm like, sir, can you stay further away? We're not buddies. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm reading his card. So yeah, we're more than buddies in this card. Oh god. I don't know, it just feels kinda weird. But yeah, maybe one day.
Flying higher and higher in my dream.
Yeah, dude, you kept flying for like the past 30 minutes. Is the wheat brownie good? But yeah, I think that's it. Is there anything else? I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda my throat is not throating anymore. Each player play the game how he wanted. Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of fun. I do agree that some people were like, I remember some people were like, oh yeah, but like you should actually read all the love interest stuff because like, well, I mean, it's a content in the game that you kind of benefit from reading all of them, right? And sometimes there's like MC's lore in like other love interest stuff that may not be in your in your main cards and stuff. I do agree that like it's kind of full experience, like the better experience if you actually like all of them and read all of them. But like personally, it's not my style, and I think it's fine. You know, it's an entertainment after all. Like, I'm not gonna write the thesis essay from this, so I'm just here like, yeah, if I like it, I'll do it. If I do not like it, if I am kind of just lukewarm about it, I'm not gonna spend time on it. I think that's fine. Yeah. Oh my god, my throat hurts so much. Why does my throat hurt so much? It's not that long. Like I saw so many people streaming for like 8 hours and they're fine, and I'm like, how the fuck are you guys fine after 8 hours of speaking non-stop? That's insane. But yeah. Anyway, if you guys are pulling for the card, I hope you luck. Don't be like me. Oh my god, I go to like the last 10 pulls every time. This is kind of fucking maddening. But yeah, I hope you guys a good rest of your day or night. You are so loud, Caleb. You're so loud, Caleb. What the hell? I have a lot of cards that still didn't like. Shane and Xavier solo from this year, I still did them. I do cards on my rhythm. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. To be honest, if you can do it, I think it's the best that you do it because like you do get a lot of stuff from this game. You know, like instead of just like focusing on one love interest and ignoring the rest. But yeah, okay. I think I need to leave now. I'm feeling like my throat is about to explode. But yeah, if you guys have any thoughts on the card and stuff, let me know. I'll post the VOD on YouTube. That's it. My brain is kind of stuttering right now. Have a great rest of your day or night. If you're pulling for the cards or like the card after this, or if you're saving for like next banner and stuff, good luck, okay? Good luck for your pulls and stuff. I really hope you guys the best. Gacha is so evil, man. Sometimes it just sucked our souls. It just won't let us have good things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, and see ya. Also,
Baby, you wanna say goodbye?
look at this. The cutest little potato in the world. Okay, goodbye. See ya.